Race number 2 is the first of our 4 Class 4s on the programme. It's over the 1650 here with 11 horses going to post, headed by Jade Phoenix. He has won course and distance, that was back in March, but 10th of 12 and stone last for 11 runners on his last 2 starts. Smoothies comes down in class, he's been out of form, but Joe Moreira jumps on board. Happy Land, blinkers go on for the second time, and he gets up from the 12 to the 1650. SWAT Troopers Wind was good winning last time out. Farshad, a 3-time course and distance winner, but hasn't won in 15 starts this season even. Our Creed's beaten favourite last time out. We've got Rattan Kingdom, who wasn't too bad at Chartin last time out. Amigos Giggle and Cordyceps One, who comes up in class for a last start win over course and distance, Mark.
Jade Phoenix and Rattan Kingdom off a good pace here over the 1650. They go forward. Jade Phoenix has led his last 3 starts. He led throughout to win on a yielding track 3 starts ago. Our Creed, Happy Land, Amigos Giggle out there from his wider draw. SWAT Troopers Win, Paul. Perfect trip last time. Might just have to come from 1 or 2 spots further back this week.
Yeah, look, he has got barrier 4 though, so there's the options for him. I just thought Rattan Kingdom would go forward because he went forward last start at Chartin over 1600. He's drawn wide and he's second time over the 1600 odd distance. So I thought it should have worked for him last time. I wonder if they'll do something similar.
OK, all right. Let's start off, though, with SWAT Troopers Wind. Well, it's a pretty strong win last time out. His jockey is Luke Curry.
Luke, SWAT Troopers Wind is a horse that you managed to win on last time. He'll go to the well again on Tuesday night at Happy Valley. He comes into the race in super form.
Yes, Nick, it was a nice win last time, and hopefully he can bring that form this week, and he'll be hard to beat.
He looked rather authoritarian last time out. He was quite dominant in the end, wasn't he?
He was. It took him a little bit to wind up, but then once he got there, he went through the line quite easily. You know, he's won out to 2,000 metres, so which would tell you that he's going to be strong at the end of the mile.
And is that something that you as a jockey can sort of have in the back of your mind, knowing that you can be positive on him and know that he'll see out that trip?
Yeah, it is. It definitely helps. You know, it's very hard if you make a run on your horse and they're stopping at the finish. So I know he's not going to do that. He's going to be strong right through the line, and yeah, it gives you a little bit more room to move when you want to.
The assessor's had his say, of course, up 5 points, £4 more to carry. Looks a winnable race, doesn't it? With all due respect to his rivals, it certainly looks winnable. Yeah,
it doesn't look much harder than last time, but he does have to carry that bit of extra weight. He's a strong enough horse, which I think that it shouldn't bother him too much. But yeah, he was afforded a lovely run from gate 1 last time. There looks to be a little bit more pressure this time, so he'll need the right run to win, but he should be in the finish.
David Hall's horses are in pretty good form. Those avid trial watchers would have noticed a pretty eye-catching trial up at Chungfar. Have the reports been pleasing from the stable that you've heard?
Yeah, I haven't spoken in depth to David yet, but I think he's ticking over nicely. I don't think he's gone backwards since his last run.
I think he might take a bit of beating as well. That's SWAT Troopers Wind. Let's have a look at a few others, though, Mark. We'll start off with our Creed here, finishing 4th. Farshad and Jade Phoenix further back. This is behind Toy Coon.
Jade Phoenix hasn't been running it out on top of the ground after winning on that rain-affected track 3 starts ago. Our Creed, beaten favourite here, Paul. He is an improved type. He's had the 10 starts. His last 2 have been a 3 and a 4. He draws barrier number 1, Zach Stick, so he's in on a minor line.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I've got him in on a minor line as well. Just from that draw, I think he's going to get a nice run into the race.
OK, Cordyceps One, Paul was a winner at big odds last time out. Comes up in class, and despite where we pick it up down on the rail, he actually did this from a wide gate. He
did. He's drawn 5 here, and he comes in, as you say, with this light weight. This was his first time up in trip. He'd been running over the 1,200 metre mark, and they noticeably put him up to the 1,650. It really worked for him, because he came through and won really nicely, but it's whether he can do it up in grey.
That was the concern. Wasn't the strongest field. Noble Man's won 1 race from a stack of goes, so I'm happy to watch him.
OK, we've got one more to have a look at. Paul, you can go first on this one, in actual fact. I think you're quite keen on him. Happy Land.
Yeah, look, this was his first start for Benno Jung. This was over 1,200 metres. He's by Savabeel, so he's got all that staying pedigree in him. He's had 9 starts, but look, with the blinkers on, you could see he was just momentarily held up on the inside. He just got through on the inside there, and when he did, I thought he finished off quite nicely. He only finished 6th, but this was 1,200. Up to 1650, I thought he might be a chance.
I agree with Paul. I've got him in the top 4, and Benno's done a great job with horses that have joined the stable throughout the season. OK, around 12 to 1 at the moment. Paul, he goes on top, does he?
Yeah, he does. I'm going to make him the each-way play, Happy Land. Thought it was quite an open race, so happy to go with him on top. Swap Troopers Wind in there for second. The last start winner, Al Creed from the inside draw. And Kung Fu Master Panda, I just really like the way he hit the line. It was a yielding track last time, but we know he can do it on top of the ground as well. He's a 3-time winner. He'll get back, he'll be running on. 3, 4, 7 and 5.
Same top three as Paul, just the first two swapped around. Swap Troopers win so good last time, and he trialled up well leading into that race. He's on a similar path here. He's had a good trial prior to coming back from Chungfa. 3 Happy Land goes in for second. Our Creed from the inside. And Rattan Kingdom, who did lead up over the 1,600 metres as his first look around Happy Valley. Does draw 11 though, but if Lyle Hewitson can get him across, he can rate one in front well. 4, 3, 7 and 9.
Yep, Rattan Kingdom in for me as well. But 4 and 7 is my cue. I think Swat Troopers win. He's the on-top pick. I'd say clearly, but I think he's going to be one to beat, and R Creed in for second off an inside gate. That's race number 2, a Class 4 over the 1650.